Dan Pena has given 2 recent webinars to Castle attendees and hardcore attendees, seminars only. Really good. First and the second were about 95 minutes on the first one, and I think an hour and 20 minutes, something like that on the second one. Some real nuggets in there explaining why the time has never been better for QLA. Also explaining that it's a time to kiss a lot of frogs and that you have to make more and more calls. And if you want the secret sauce, that's it. Have a good idea, follow the steps, but kissing frogs and making more calls and taking massive action is exactly what's required during these times. And it's interesting when you listen to the questions that come in these Q&As. Most of the time there are things that you don't have to ever worry about. 95% of the things that all of us worry about never come true, so it's all wasted effort. And most of it is an excuse on why you can't take action if you listen to the questions. So that, to me, is always eye-opening, certainly. You're never going to be 100% prepared. You will get better as you go forward, like most things that you do. In the beginning, you suck, then you get better. And so just remember that. Remember that and move forward. But I had an interesting experience that I think pointed this out, is that someone had contacted me about the boot camp, which I do know is the best work that I've ever put out. And while the live boot camp is over, there are recordings that you can still pull down. It's a little 2 minutes short of 12 hours. Best work I've done. Next week, we're going to pull the ability to get all of those at one time and offer that again. But at this time, like the original, drip it out 1 episode at a time over 7 weeks, which is what the original live one was. There's homework there. I think that gives you the ability to work on that lesson, then go on to the next step. And I go through all the 7 steps. But I got an email from someone saying, you know, what's in it? Fair question. I told them what was in it. I then said that within the next week, I'm going to pull down the ability to pull down all of those, and it will be released a week at a time. And he asked why, and then he asked another question. And eventually I said to him is that one of the traits of successful people is that they take action when they have the information. So in his case, I said, you've got the information you need. 1, buy it now. You can download and watch all 7 of those as quickly as you can. Wait until next week, where it's going to be a week at a time, or don't buy anything. Those are the choices. And so he wrote back at that point and said yes, but that process could have gone on forever. Really, the other thing I pointed out is, what difference does it make? What difference does it make what the reason is that we're doing that? It's more important which is going to work best for you and to make that choice. And then I got a meme last night that I thought was great, and it's, do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking. William Butler Yeats. Great in this time. More action is what you need. So I hope that helps. If the boot camp would be helpful for you, you've probably gotten emails from me already. If not, just drop me a comment and I can send you the information on that. But I go through each of the 7 steps. There's templates, downloads, scripts, which everyone asks for. But it's really critically important to follow those steps. So whether it's through that boot camp, the free materials, however you get it, just make sure you follow those steps.